fine. And within half an hour, it went from a thought to, I'm going to leave my job and my career and I'm going to go do this. And those moments have always been there for me, like this moment of clarity and push and certainty and just like, okay. But then that doesn't mean that 2 weeks later, after I told my boss that I wasn't in fetal position, or when I landed in Los Angeles, when I decided to move there to be the next Oprah and do all of that, that I didn't land in LA going, what have I done? I've just dissolved my entire life and career and I have no family, no friends. I don't know anyone. So I think the first thing to understand is what other people see as courage or bravery, because you're doing something that maybe they're scared to do, or the fear or the unknown. For me, was actually, it felt like there wasn't a choice. I heard that inner voice. I felt clear that this was something I was supposed to move within, in whether it was doing the TEDx talk, whether it was moving countries, whether it was changing careers, whether it was going into healing. Like every time there was the same kind of moment of like clarity and some kind of inner guidance and drive, but then the fear crept in. And so what I have found has worked for me is to trust that early inner intuition and to move fast, to move into action with it. Because if I let myself wait months to quit my job or to rethink it, I would have talked myself out of it, I'm sure. So for me, moving with the feeling in those moments was important, and trusting that, and this is why I say truth, because there's an inner knowing, there's a awareness that comes with having the courage or the bravery, whether it's to leave a bad marriage, whether it's to move countries, whether it's to shift into a different line of work. You know, with all of those comes truth, because we have to be willing to listen to ourselves, right? And our heart. And I think a lot of times we get confused by many, many things that maybe other people aren't going to support us or understand. They're going to think we're crazy, that we've been brainwashed and conditioned by society, that there's certain things that are paths that we should be following, right? Whether that's staying married if you're a certain age in life and that's been the conditioning of society, whether it's that your family think you should stay settled in a good job and never travel or do anything fearful or scary that's scary to them. Career and going, and then I would never have become a motivational speaker. I would never have gone into shamanism. I would never have gone into shame work and the TEDx talk and trauma healing. And I would still be a real estate agent in the city that I grew up in. So all the things that I've done in life have come from me having the courage to listen to what might be perceived to others as a little bit crazy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I was in awe. And I would have missed that if I'd allowed fear to dictate what I did. And I think there are moments for each of us when we can sit up with that warrior inside us and go, I'm okay, I've got this. What if your gift, what if your truth was actually your superpower?